Matt Karasek here with two accessibility features through Flipgrid that'll help your EL or ESL students. One is closed captioning and the other is Immersive Reader, if you didn't already know about that. But before I continue, you may want to actually pause my video and go to How to Teach Remotely with Flipgrid, because it's a great tutorial on how to sign up with your AdApps account and kind of getting all the initial login information. And then it also goes through what a grid is, which is basically a classroom, and what a topic is, which is basically the assignments within the classrooms. So great features or great ideas with this guy. I'm just going to show you two things he does not go through, which are, again, makes it more accessible for EL or ESL students. So again, if you need to pause mine and go to this one, I would do so if you don't have a Flipgrid account yet. If you do, you probably already set up a class. Now, if you already set up the class, you may not have known about the caption feature. So if you did not know about it, you can click on the edit button. Just quickly as a reminder, you can customize your Flipgrid code. I would always do the school email AdApps, and I just add the swash code as well, just in case. I do it daily. But here is what I'm talking about. The captions. It means closed captioning. If you, by default, it does not, it's off. So you need to click this green button for all of your grids or classrooms. I would recommend doing that just so all students have accessibility to captions. So make sure it's green. Once you do that, if you click on one of your classes or your grids, and you click on one of your assignments, and I'm going to actually click view, that way it shows up as a student would view it. Now the first time you do this, it will ask you to log in. I would use your AdApps account and make sure you click the remember me and then click log in with your AdApps account. That way it automatically brings you to the assignment. So this is basically what a student will see. And what I wanted to show you was what it looks like for closed captioning. So when a student clicks on a video, hey, Mr. Karasek here, I'm just trying to test. Now I've got it by default, I clicked it already, so that's showing it. They can toggle on and off, so that way they can take off the closed captioning. The other really cool feature for EL students or ESL students is this Immersive Reader button. So if I click that Immersive Reader button, and I have another video on immersive reading, but I'll quickly show you basically what it is. Students can... Hey, Mr. Shakira. Now, obviously, that's not correct. There is a way to edit that within your Flipgrid. I'll show you that in a second. But what I wanted to show you is that you can actually, or students can actually toggle these parts of speech, so it highlights the parts of speech within the text. But more importantly for EL or ESL students, if they click this reading preference button, they can actually choose his or her language, and I'm going to choose Spanish. Now if I do by word, it still shows English, but now it shows the Spanish, and I can have it read to me below. That's word to word. But if I'm a student and I want the whole thing translated, I click document and boom. Now, as a student... Hola, señor Shakira. Solo estoy tratando de... Pretty cool. So students can hear it in their own language. They can see it and hear it in his or her own native language. Okay, so that is basically the same thing. The second part is Immersive Reader. When you create directions, it automatically creates an immersive reader. So again, if the student clicks on the blue Immersive Reader button, it will do the same thing with the directions. And again, they are able to go to choose language and choose his or her language and do the whole document. And again, they can see it and hear it. which is pretty awesome. So how do you change, let's say mine is incorrect. Oop, wrong one. I can scroll down and click edit because it said something goofy. Hey, Mr. Care Shakira. So I would just say Mr. Karasek. So, and then update caption, and now it'll update the caption to say, hey, Mr. Karasek here. Okay, so that is how you can support your EL or ESL students using closed captioning and Immersive Reader. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me at mkarasek@sawashco.org.